I bet you didn't click on this video thinking I'm gonna watch a brown guy do a deep dive on Temptation Island for hours. Or maybe you did. Here's something else I'm gonna bet you. You will stay for the entirety of this. Because this is genuinely the worst show that I've seen. I've said this about a few shows, but I'm willing to bet everything in my bank account, which is a total of $36, and this will all be yours if you don't agree with me by the end. You can leave a comment. But I've seen a lot of shows, okay? I've watched some trash TV. This is like nothing I've ever seen before. By the way, if you do like this video, hopefully at the end, you'll subscribe. Please let me know what other deep dives you find, because this was something given to me by a lot of fans. Apparently, a lot of people have watched this. I guess they wanted to see me suffer. So let's take a look at this show. Episode 1.
I've been waiting. You made it. Wow.
It's about damn time.
Okay, so initially, 2 things had surprised me. 1, his name was Mark Wahlberg. I was not prepared for that. 2, those teeth are a bit too white for me. I was not expecting that this early in the morning.
You all chose to come to Temptation Island because you're obviously in loving relationships. Like all relationships, you find yourselves at a crossroads.
You know that the contestants are going to be pure trash by how low the shirt is on both the man and a woman. The lady is showing her breasticles and the man is showing his chesticles. This is made for reality TV. These people don't even know how to put shirts on correctly. Like, it's bad.
So here's what you've signed up for. You'll move into 2 separate villas. Each villa will have 12 attractive singles. You'll live with and date those singles.
That is exactly what the show is. You live in sort of a dorm, and basically the dorm has everyone except your partner there to try and tempt you into doing something like cheating so you can realize your relationship is trash. It's genuinely, this is a hell of a show.
And along the way, we'll meet for bonfires, where I'll show you clips of what your partner's experience has been. This journey.
By the way, I just want to say, don't mean to foreshadow, Mark Wahlberg here explains to all these people they will be on camera, and at the end of the week, they will review their partner's footage. Everyone knows this. If you're in a relationship and you're like, I don't want to mess this up, and Mark Wahlberg over here is saying, hey, I'm filming this. You know you shouldn't do anything. Yet the show lasts 10 episodes. What do you think's going to happen, guys?
Journey is meant to give you answers to the questions that you brought to the island. But ultimately, there's really only one question that matters here, right?
Yes, and that question is, what the hell? Guys, that's the question. What the hell? All right, let's continue. Anyway, Mark Wahlberg introduces the people, so let's actually figure out who we're gonna be with for the next 10 episodes.
Are you truly meant to be together?
No.
Or not? Hey, Mark. Hi, Grant. Ashley? Give me a little taste of you guys.
Come on, man. Give me a little taste of you guys. What are you, a vampire? Give me a little taste of you guys. Ugh, stop.
Before I met him, I was in a different place in my life. Wasn't that exciting and adventurous. He just came in at a good time and was exactly what I was looking for.
I already forgot their names. It's been really hard to remember these people's names because the emotional attachment that you get from the show is zilch. I don't think at any point any of these people are likable except maybe 1 or 2. And at the end of the show, I will give each person a rating from A+ to whatever the lowest rating I think is. I think that's an F. So all I know is the one guy's name is Grant, and I think his partner's name is Ashley, although I could be making that up.
We've been dating for about 1.5 years.
Right.
About a month into officially dating, he went and cheated on me behind my back.
Bro, this is set up for failure. This is so set up for failure. 1.5 year relationship, 1 month into it. He couldn't even wait. He couldn't keep his dick in his pants, bro.
I was leaving in a week for Greece when I got a DM from a girl saying she had hooked up with Grant.
By the way, we'll learn some vital information about Grant later. This is not the worst. But yes, apparently he cheated 1 month into the relationship, and he decided at some point, he's like, man, I gotta get this girl back. So he flew all around the world to get her back, and now he's here. And they have trust issues, and he's on Temptation Island, where he'll be tempted to do the same thing he did 1 month into the relationship. Will he do it again?
This is after a month of you guys deciding to be exclusive?
Yeah.
I knew where I had messed up. I chased her across the world to Greece.
I'll tell you where you messed up, when you cheated. Look, I don't know what exclusive means anymore, because even on video games, it doesn't mean anything. So, hey, everybody makes up their own terms, but if your terms are it's monogamous, don't do it. Or don't say you're gonna be monogamous. Do you know what I mean?
There was no way I was letting Ashley go. Built up into this huge mess of mistrust and resentment, and
She doesn't look like she's even remotely in love with him. She looks like she's regretting coming on the show ever. She's also not wearing a bra. That's noteworthy. I don't.
if we can get through this, maybe it'll clear that up. I cannot keep my word to myself, to my daughter, to her.
You just throw that out there like it's a flotation device. He got a daughter. It's not with her, by the way, if you're thinking like, oh, him and Ashley. He got a new girl. He cheated on that girl. He had a daughter. I don't know where that mother is. He wants to be a good dad, and he wants to be a good boyfriend. But first, he has to be a good lover. Temptation Island. Wow. What's your daughter doing, by the way? Is she gonna watch this show like, oh, this dad? Wow. when's mom coming along? Come on, dad, please.
You know,
You have a daughter as well.
I do.
Even Mark Wahlberg was like, you have a daughter. May I pose this question? What the fuck are you doing here, you bastard? I wish Mark Wahlberg would like ask that stuff.
Alexa, tell me about you guys. Where'd you meet?
Oh, Mark Wahlberg smiling like a fucking dental commercial here.
He was my gym crush. I would stare at him from across the room. I would do legs even though it was an arm day, just to be near him.
Meet Lino and Alexa. They've been dating the longest, 3.5 years, which is kind of good.
We've been together for 3.5 years.
And I gotta say, they're maybe the one that has like a decent chance because they don't seem crazy. But I actually feel more for Lino in this situation because Lino discloses that Alexa actually had like 2 guys. She was juggling like balls.
We're going through a difficult patch, fighting a lot and looking for what's next.
I know I'm ready to take the next step of engagement. I've been married before.
She's also been married, by the way. Everyone here been married is like, that's not for me, but it is for me again. Like, I'm crazy with it.
The beginning of our relationship was rocky. Alexa said that we were exclusive. She was exclusive with 2 guys at the time. And
See, this is what I mean when you say the word exclusive. It's like, for real? Like, you know what I mean? Like, where's the DLC? Downloadable clitoris. Okay, sorry. This is kind of, it reminds me of, well, every other Netflix show that's a reality show, but that other one, The Ultimatum. That's where everyone gets a chance to be like, in a month, we'll see if you want to marry me. I'm gonna just swap my current spouse with another person and try and live with them and see how that works. This show is that on steroids.
I still have some of that resentment, and I feel sometimes that I'm the second choice, whether it be from the previous marriage or in that situation.
So she been dating like 2 guys and then she's like, Lino's the one for me. Lino is a funny name and I like it, so I'm supporting Lino.
Okay, Brion and Shantae, I'm excited to get to know you guys.
We had a mutual friend at church who said, you know,
So these 2 are Brion and Shantae. I just wanted to call him Brian because it's like pretty close, but then it's not. It's just too much. It's Brion. Like just Brian will be good. They seem really cool on paper. Shantae seemed like a really cool girl. Brion seems nice. They're going to church. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I like that. Then he starts talking about threesomes and it never stops. Throughout this 10 episodes, this man will mention that you could put a counter on here for all I care. He mentions it so much.
Shantae's looking for some financial advice. So I was like, great, that's my job. And somehow she ended up in my bedroom that night.
So what's the problem?
There's the first of many humble brags by Brion. Brion the braggadocious. She ended up in his bed. And just gonna out that girl like that. Like,
I'm not saying she a hoe, but she ended up in my bed last night. I mean, first night.
Yeah, so there was a time at the beginning of our relationship where I chose another woman over her.
So what's the problem?
And then I realized the grass isn't greener.
okay, so he literally has been in this position. Like he did the ultimatum and he came back. Now he's having more problems. This guy's speed running every show. He could be on every show. He might as well be on Love is Blind, The Ultimatum, Too Hot to Handle. That's crazy. So he already had this problem. Like he had the temptation. He did leave for another girl. He came back and now he's gonna do it again.
Let's run it back!
This seems like a lost cause already. I'm just saying.
I've had multiple women in my life before. I've had threesomes. I've done it all.
So what's the problem?
Probably the most needless thing, just by the way. Mark Wahlberg didn't even ask that question. I don't ever think I've heard a host be like, hey, you guys have threesomes? Like,
I've had a lot of women threesomes. I'm like Magic Johnson.
anyway, I'm trying to get married to her. But I had lots of threesomes, man. Whew. But I am trying to get married. But her. Anyway, Mark Wahlberg, what was the show about?
On is just being more like sexual towards him and initiating things a little bit more on his end.
So he wants to be sucked off a little more. Got it.
Tyler.
We met at my job.
That's his problem somehow. So we move on to the final couple, Taylor and Tyler. I don't know which one is which. You can take a guess.
My best friend was friends with him at the time and his ex-wife now. And they came in to visit me on a Saturday night.
Hold up. I'm not going to say that it's a bad thing that now we're talking about the story that he had a wife and then he left the wife for you. I'm not saying that, but like, you know, when you have the story, people are like, this guy cheated on this girl with me and now I want to have a relationship with you. It's like, can you not see the tendencies here? Like he did that to someone else. Now he's here. You don't think maybe there's a chance he's going to do that with you, someone else? I'm just saying.
First time you saw Taylor, she was behind the bar and you were with your now ex-wife?
Correct, yes.
How much time before you and Tom?
I would hope so, Mark Wahlberg. I would hope she's not still the wife and like she's learning about this as we speak on the show. She's like, let me watch that Mark Wahlberg. Oh, that's not Mark Wahlberg. This is Mark Wahlberg. It's so hard to say that name.
It took about 4 months after my separation before we started getting physical, and I was still married legally.
As opposed to illegally being married, where you put the ring on the middle finger and then just do that to people. So that's good. This dude also suffers from success because he doesn't have a job currently because he's too handsome. He's currently doing modeling jobs and other things. He actually left a good job to stop modeling because he's so handsome that he's unemployed. And it seems like Taylor actually wants him to be more sufficient and provide more.
I got my master's, I bought my house. He decided to walk away from his job and live an adventurous lifestyle.
I gotta say, Tyler, whichever one she is, she got her master's, she bought a house, she's self-sufficient. Like, what are you doing on the show, man? Get yourself a good man. Do you know how many men would kill to sit on a bed and just be a stay-at-home dad? I would do that, Taylor. I'll give you a kid. If you mix brown with white, you get caramel. Do you know how good that is? Oh my god. This dude is unemployed. She got her master's and she's on Temptation Island because of this mother flipper.
I don't feel safe anymore. I don't feel secure anymore. And he also has some infidelity in there as well.
Oh yeah, sprinkle that in. I'm sorry, my bad. Might as well just sprinkle that shit into everyone by now.
Someone approached me. I've seen them before at the gym. No, I did end up falling into temptation and ended up kissing her.
How did it make you feel?
Probably made him feel sexy. And then after he did it, it made him feel less sexy. That's probably what happened, Mark L. Wahlberg. But you should know, what a beautiful man he is.
Did you make some boundaries and rules here, you guys?
I'm not really here to explore physically. I'm here to learn and explore emotionally.
Bitch, please. This show called Temptation Island. Not called Learning Island or like Get Your Feelings in Order Island. Come on, bro. Come on. That's like saying you're going on Survivor to do anything other than survive.
I'm going on Survivor because I really like the luxury of camping.
Bro, get out of here with that.
Brion and Shantae, any physical stuff allowed?
No, none at all. None at all. And I like to have sex. So there's the two.
She didn't make any rules.
Anyway, everyone and their partner says their rules are no touching. That's all going to be broken. I'm just going to give you that one for free. Then Mark Wahlberg decides he's going to start prostituting people out, and then he brings on the sexy ladies and sexy men.
We're gonna start with the ladies. Long legs, great hips, faces, smiles, teeth, hair. What I mean.
I'm so glad that all the models have teeth, hair, hips, and legs. But I just want to be on the community and say that if you're an amputee or something else, you could be on the show too. You sexy. Even if you don't have a leg. I'll kiss that stump. I don't discriminate.
This is literally the ultimate test.
Welcome to Let's Make Daddy Proud, the show where all the daddies cry tears. That was my daughter at one point, they say, as they flip through the channels. Okay.
Shit. Standing in front of you are 24 eligible singles. They are on this island for one reason.
To gain 10 followers from Instagram because of this show, Mark Wahlberg. That's what they're here for. Because it's not monetary gain. We all know this.
So each one of them is going to introduce themselves. Then they're going to walk over to the one of you that they're most attracted to and give you a bracelet.
Mark Wahlberg gives the women and men a task. Everyone gets a bracelet like Survivor, and they put it on the one who they want to suck off that night. Both the men and women. This goes nowhere because it's not like the person with the most beads gets to use it or anything. There's nothing. Like, it's just like, I like you. And that's it. Some of these challenges really don't matter, do they?
Future ex-girlfriends, my name is Mia. I'm studying to be a dentist, and I can't wait to be all up in your man's mouth.
Wow, that's disgusting. But yes, Mia's a dentist, but what she really is trying to get up all in your man's grill.
You see, class wasn't a requirement.
My name's Natalie, and if you like it from the front, you're gonna love it from the other side.
I like that we're bringing back that old 2000 dynamic, that dating show thing where people like say lines and it's like vaguely can be interpreted as like, it's a double entendre. If you like it from the front, you're gonna love it from behind. As if that could mean anything else at this point, but yes.
I'm Alex. I used to be a cheerleader, so I'm not afraid to be tossed around. My guilty pleasure is sucking dick.
Ugh. Sucking dick. Yeah, all right. You know what's even funnier? Nothing about that is funny. but it is charming, I'm sure. I'm glad that we now know one thing about Alex. Well, two things. She's a cheerleader and she loves riding that meat pole. Sucking dick. I'm sorry, sucking it.
2 in a row. Temptation Island.
It's going to be a long 3 weeks.
Nikki, I used to work with rocket fuel, so I can't wait to blow you.
Inventive, I guess. I don't know. I feel like Mark Wahlberg wrote these lines. He's like, say this, say this. Say it to the black one. All right, now you say it to the Italian one. Go, 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 do it, do it. The one who looks like a shark. Lino. I feel like he just said that.
I'm Yemen. I'm hard chocolate on the outside.
So now we have the guys, and I was like, oh no, this is gonna be crazy. The first dude who comes out, his name's Yemen, and he says like the sweetest thing. Like I was like, oh, that's not at all dirty. He said he's like hard on the outside and soft on the inside.
But I'm soft, sweet, chocolate fondue. on the inside.
Shit.
It just didn't seem like dirty. It just felt like it was actually trying to date someone, which is very nice. The guys on the show are like genuinely nice, which is weird, but like all of them end up being like pretty nice dudes.
Chris, I'm a personal trainer, and I would love to stretch you ladies out.
Even him, he says some crazy stuff, and then it never happens again. I feel like someone told him to say the stupidest things they could possibly think of.
I'm an athlete, barber, and I work construction. And I'm gonna fill all the holes your man can.
Oh, they definitely, no, 100%. This man couldn't even say the sentence. Did you hear it? I'm a barber, I'm a shoplifter, and I'm gonna fill out your medical bill forms. I'm gonna fill your hole. I'm filling in for you when I'm a substitute teacher. I'm gonna fill in for you for the day. Pay me. Okay.
I'm Giovanni, and I speak 5 languages.
Bellissimo.
I have a candy company. If you're lucky, I might just let you lick my lollipop.
Come on, Eric. Come on. You look like Ellen. Stop.
I'm a former professional basketball player, but I might just come out of retirement to score with the chick.
When he said he was a former basketball player, I was like, he lost aura points there, but like he somehow lost even more. This dude is not eligible. They should have never put him in this. It's too cringe to handle.
I'd like you to take some time right now and find a place privately, each couple, to reconnect.
You trust me?
So then Mark Wahlberg says go somewhere private, and they shove cameras in everyone's faces and mic them up while they talk, and they have their last moments before they both move to a different dorm, and they don't get to see each other for 15 days.
It would be good for us.
I'm nervous to see what you do.
Stay strong. Why can't I just be enough just the way that I am?
Didn't even take 10 minutes till someone started crying on the show. I don't feel sorry for anyone on the show. I feel sorry for myself and Mark Wahlberg for going through this, but even him, I don't feel sorry for his teeth because they got whitened up. So I don't know. I feel like I'm alone in this. People crying over this show? Nah.
We're not, or we wouldn't fucking be here right now.
We just got here. What's my last time gonna see you for who knows how?
I know how long. 15 days, sir. You signed up for this. Come on. This is not a Michael Bay movie. You can pretend it's good.
In a moment, you're gonna pick who you want to go on that first date with.
So the next day, they're completely disregarding the bead thing from before. Each of the couples get to pick one person to go on a date with. Doesn't matter if the bracelet's on, doesn't matter if it's off. I don't really even know why that whole thing happened. But Mark Wahlberg is wearing blue. He looks so good in blue. He looks like an ocean with white teeth.
Bring out the gentlemen who are living with you in your villa.
Want to come on a date with me?
Absolutely.
Taylor?
Yes, where you going?
So Alexa, I think that's her name, she picks someone. Taylor picks another one. The other two pick other people. I don't know their names, dude.
I'm a little surprised that Ashley chose arrogance.
You're also very arrogant, so.
Well, I guess if that's the case, we got a lot in common, Grant.
I don't think so.
So yeah, I zoned out for a sec. There was some drama over here. Grant picked a girl who looked exactly like Ashley. Ashley picked a guy who looked kind of like Grant. Both just picked their doppelgangers, and now there's a bit of drama. Grant is feeling the pressure that Ashley picked someone else.
Way more if he was just comfortable in his skin, as opposed to thinking his skin is the holy grail.
Spoken like a person with a 42 IQ. His skin is the holy grail. Sounds about as dumb as you expect. We're on to episode 2 now, folks.
I wanted to take you out today.
The fire is burning. You'd think you're watching Survivor if you passed out and woke up from a coma, and suddenly you realize, I need to get back into that coma, otherwise I have to watch the rest of Temptation Island.
I definitely want to see what's underneath the beautiful face. What are your top qualities that you're looking for?
Honestly, just like communication is huge.
So Taylor talks to that guy whose name I don't care about, and it turns out he's not just a hunk, he's actually a man with feelings. But we never really hear from him again because these guys are disposable. It's just like in real life, you just swipe up.
So cheers to being tempted at the lingerie sleigh.
Meanwhile, at the guys' dorm, the girls are having something called a lingerie sleigh. Don't really know what it is, but everyone's tempting each other to get down and dirty with it, you know?
I'm going to entertain both Tyler and Brion to keep my options open.
So I don't really know what the singles point is. I don't know why you'd come on the show and be like, I'm gonna try and steal you away. I don't know how this reflects on your personality in any good way. It seems like a net negative that you'd be on the show for no money, also trying to break up a relationship and putting it on TV unless fame is your only goal, in which case I would say go on a pair show. But there is no positive here. But Courtney is trying to steal 2 people, and then she does something that I have not seen in many reality shows. I'm just gonna let you watch this. I don't think I can commentate on it.
Shit. Oh. This is day 2.
So she do that with his finger. Then the other girl comes and licks on another guy, and you know, we just got the dads proud right now.
So right now y'all live in Austin. So what's next?
What's next?
Yeah.
I actually applied, before I came here, I applied for school to get my master's.
Meanwhile, in the women's villa, the men are literally sitting down asking about their lives. Why is it so different, man? Like, I don't get what this is. Like, it feels weird to say, but like the girls on the show, like they get a man and then they're like, I'm gonna keep him. And then the other girls come on the show and they're like, I'm just gonna do anything. I'm gonna act any way I can to ruin this relationship. I thought it was like girl power. Meanwhile, the men are like, I'm gonna respect your relationship with your current guy. And if you wanna do anything, I'll be here. I don't see that as slimy. I see that as, I'm just gonna be there for you if you need it. Why do we have such different people now? Like, it feels like TV shows nowadays have like moved away from guys being crazy to like some of the girls being crazy. In saying that, the 4 guys on the show, except for Lino, he's Shark Guy's cool.
I'm 28, I'm turning 29 this year.
When's your birthday?
July.
Day 3, nothing else happens of interest in day 2. They just like get raunchy with each other. It's day 3 now.
I feel like I've been trying to hold on to Grant so hard and for so long. Grant has put me through so much shit. I don't want that guy.
So the episode starts with Ashley, and I think her name is Alexa, talking about how they want their men to be a little better. Ashley's like, I want Grant to be my Grant. I want him to grant me the wish of love or something like that. And that's basically what happens. We are subjected to hours of this. I had to watch this, okay? So
I am so used to bouncing from relationship to like another serious relationship.
And then we get this really nice music. We get this swelling of like synthesizers. Alexa sits down and she's like, look, she starts self-reflecting. She's like,
I have bounced from relationship to relationship. I figured it out. I need to be with myself.
And we're like, wow, what a great moment. And then she literally 10 seconds later is like, someone give me a lap dance. So that happens.
How to not need him, but it just be like, I want him.
I love Shantae. Again, she's not the most sexual.
We also have the guys talking to the girls who seduce them, talking about relationship stuff to the girls that seduce them. I guess anybody's just a therapist these days.
Person. She's not the freakiest person, but she's just a great-hearted human.
She would like her to be?
I don't know. I just love a good threesome. But you know what?
That's 2 threesome mentions for the dude. They asked, do you love her? He's like, I love a good threesome. If she could multiply or she had a twin, I'd be in. Damn. There's nothing wrong with that, right? You know, if that's something you and your partner want, that's fine too. I'm not judging. I really am not. But like, at what point is it like he just came on the show just to do that rather than fix his relationship? Because like, we literally heard him say that he already left her for another woman and realized the grass is greener. So he had that whole time to realize she still took him back. Do we not think that this guy's just in it for the free threesome that Temptation Island is probably going to provide him? I feel like that's all that's going to happen. I'm just saying.
We have a very fun evening planned for y'all. We got some games, baby. Let's enjoy the night. Oh, you know. Gino.
So that's Yemen. I keep trying to... Yeah, that's Yemen. He's my favorite dude, actually, on the show. Because he's funny. Doesn't really overstep his boundaries. He says random things and they interview him. He also called the guy Gino.
Gino!
Even though his name's Lino. So he's just like me. He's just guessing names out there. I like it. I like it a lot.
Values in my daughter now, too. It even took a while for Ashley to warm up to the idea of like being around.
We get this amazingly beautiful scene of Grant talking about his daughter and how he wants to be a good father to 4 bitches who he's trying to sleep with. So
you're saying that it's advantageous to date more than one woman at a time? Good Lord, man, you're a genius.
This is almost feels like 2.5 Men or some other show that is a comedy, because this is just absolute jokes that he's doing this. But yeah, he's talking about his relationship and his daughter to women that have tried to seduce him. This is like talking to a stripper about your love life. In marriage, which I'm sure married men do.
I'm not entirely sure if she has those motherly, nurturing, loving, caring, patient qualities.
Literally, one of the girls there said, if you like me from the front, you'll love me from behind.
If you like it from the front, you're gonna love it from the other side.
He's literally talking to the girl that said that about having a daughter and how his current girlfriend may not have the girlfriend qualities. Preaching to the choir there, sir.
Someone give me a lap dance.
For my little first breezy lap dance out.
So yes, after Grant talks about his daughter, that girl who says that she has lots of assets gives him a lap dance because she's like, I know one way that will cheer you up. And, you know, I know you're thinking about your daughter, but how about you think of me right now? That's the only way I know how to cheer you up, actually. So that's what happens. Meanwhile, Tyler goes into the room with another girl who kind of looks like Taylor, if you follow my drift. I think her name might be Monica, or like it could be anything, honestly.
I'm waiting for like a special moment.
I made him show me his bedroom because obvious reasons. I want to be in his bedroom with him.
What do you guys think her name is? It's probably not Juanita. I'm gonna say Frankie. I'm gonna go ham. Like, can people leave a comment down below? What do you think? If you're watching this right now, type in the name that you think that girl's name is. I don't think she said it. I don't know if she has a name up to this point in her life. She's probably just
Girl number 3.
Sexual tensions there. I still do love Shantae. Like with you, it's just like
Effortless.
it's natural.
It's because I want the best for you.
What? I'm sorry. Huh? How long I've been watching this show? I've never seen this before. I've never ever had a stripper come up to me and say, I want the best for you, while they're shoving their boobies in my face. I've never seen this before. This is called Temptation Island, and a girl who met him 2 days ago and talked about her yams says that she just wants the best for him. I never met a girl that cool before. Brion, you should go on. Brion.
I want to make that very clear. I'm here to help you.
As all strippers are. She's not a stripper. I don't even get it. Like, are you there to help? I don't think that's how that works. Maybe I'm gonna start, if that ever happens, I'm gonna say that. I'll be like, it seems on the outside like I took your girl, but really I just helped you achieve singleness. Like, I guess you could just say anything you want. But anyways, day 4, it's been a week. Mark Wahlberg is gathered there like he's Survivor, and he's letting everyone watch clips. Because like I said, everyone watches clips of the week before about their partner, and they react to it. They also have a bit of a therapy session. This is where Mark Wahlberg shows off his skill set. He turns into a Dr. Full by trying to analyze every relationship, and it's like honestly very weird and welcome in week 1. After many weeks, this is like, we're kind of saying the same things. Mark, he sort of runs out of things to say by the end.
I mean, she's complained about me not being able to prove myself to her. That's kind of why we're here.
Well, actually we're here because you cheated 1 month into it, and then you followed her across the world like a stalker, and now you're on Temptation Island possibly doing the same thing again, and she's just worried because she's valid in her worries that would happen. You also have a daughter, and then you got a lap dance from a girl like earlier today. So I don't know if you can sit there and talk, but anyway, I guess lots of the guys are gonna try to do so anyway.
Having fun. I'm glad he didn't touch her ass, but I kind of wanted to see.
Okay, Brion gets a bit weird, freaky deaky for no reason. He wanted to see another guy touch his girl. Seems legit.
We're gonna spank that ass.
Don't know what that is, but anyway, let's move on.
A love that's so full that those things become less important. But when our heart isn't sure, it's going to make us act out.
This is where the element for me like fully switched up. I'm not used to a host doing anything. Mark Wahlberg here, I thought he was gonna be useless like everyone else. Now he starts preaching. I didn't think he was gonna start preaching. He's like, Brion, what you need to do is figure out who you love, because that will really make my job easier. He just starts saying things. I was like, wow, he said a whole lot of nothing. I'm not really picking it up yet, but Mark Wahlberg's doing the preaching.
Thing is like the toilet seat. Like, you're a man, put the toilet seat down.
Do 99 things right, but if I do one thing wrong, she uses that as ammunition.
Otherwise known as 99 Problems by Jay-Z. That's the white version. I could have do 99 things right, but if I do one thing wrong, she'll find a way to prove that in character, assassinate me, and hurt me quite a bit. What a different song that would be if Tyler sang it. Let's see what Mark Wahlberg has to say. I really want to know.
There's also feeling behind the anger that it hurts when you're not heard.
He's doing that's the psychologist thing. That's the Dr. Full thing. This is like the 2 fingers, like you. This one's for you, homie. When you put your love first, you get it worst. When you go from behind, she'll say, you're kind. Come on, say it with me, guys. Wow, Mark Wahlberg really preaching.
Not valued. Okay, I'll buy that. I've already had one situation that didn't work out the way you wanted it. You don't have to make any decisions for the future of your life.
Yeah, this is Temptation Island. Don't make decisions on the show. Come on, man. Even Mark Wahlberg's like, no. I'm just doing this for the money. Don't F up your relationship, bro.
And if you're meant to be together, it's going to work out.
Mark Wahlberg then says if it's meant to be, then it'll be meant to be. He's been reading like Instagram quotes. Mark Wahlberg is just reading Instagram quotes. I guess it's episode 3. I think it's episode 4 or something now. I don't, kind of lost track. It might be day 4, day 5. It's day something, but it's the next episode. Let's see what we have in stock. By the way, I didn't show Lino because nothing really happened. Lino has actually been pretty good lately. The other girl, other than having a lap dance, seems to be pretty normal as well.
I'm gonna start with you, Ashley.
What are you most excited for the day?
So now we get to see the girls watching their guys talking to the, I guess we'll call them Temptress girls, and things are a bit more rowdy on their side, obviously.
I don't know what to think. I don't know if he knows the line between just flirting, forming a connection with someone when you're fully in a relationship.
Ooh, Mark Wahlberg needs to fix his posture if he has time. In between the camera, Mark's like, ooh, gotta do my shoulder workouts. These girls might pick me on Temptation Island. I'm one of the single guys.
Choice. I'm usually always like pursued or get what I want.
Yeah. I saw him talking about issues that I already know we have.
Ooh, Mark Wahlberg also playing the Joker in between set. This guy is very interesting. I don't know where he came from, but I know where he's going. The Walk of Fame, look at that. In between, he was doing shoulder sets. Now he's auditioning for the Joker. He's got one of those smiles. Yeah, say more, please. Can't wait to hear what else you have to say. Crazy, Mark Wahlberg.
So long ago.
Do you feel like you're walking around guilty for an indiscretion you did 1 month into your relationship 4 years ago?
Holy crap. Mark Wahlberg sounds like the infomercial guys, doesn't he? Do you feel like you're just not losing belly fat? Well, now you can. Just put this bullshit around your waist and press start. It'll actually rub so hard, it'll take the friction off your skin. You won't even have abs, just ribs. Buy it. It's called a ribulator. It's $15.99. If you don't get your money back, you probably did. Blech.
Sometimes the things that are big right now end up becoming small when your priorities change. But sometimes the things that are small right now...
No, don't even lie. He did the reverse Uno. He said, sometimes the problems that seem big now are small, but sometimes the small problems now get bigger. This guy could have said anything. He could have literally just reverse sentenced anything, and that would have been like, oh. It just sounds like when people say it, it sounds impressive. Sometimes problems that happened yesterday, problems that are small. Sometimes problems that happened 2 days ago are problems that become bigger. I learned that from Mark Wahlberg's school of just saying things and then saying the opposite of the thing that I just said. It makes people go, woo! I learned that from Instagram comments.
Down the road.
Mark Wahlberg then takes a peek at another girl who's shaking her bunda on Tyler or Taylor or one of them.
Wow, baby, you trouble.
The first time they're in a romantic setting and kissed him, first words out of his mouth were, "You are trouble."
Well, he didn't say you are trouble. He said you're trouble. We're safe. He's not gonna date her. He's not dating Veronica or whatever her name is. He's dating you, Taylor or Tyler, one of the other.
I just feel some anger.
Anger is the easiest emotion for us to deal with.
No, it's not. Have you ever watched true crime? It's not like they're dealing with anger. Come on, Mark Wahlberg. You know what the easiest emotion to deal with is? Horny. You just call up your ex, you say, let's do sex, and then you get it over with. Unless you have a girlfriend or boyfriend or partner. My bad, sorry. I'm thinking about the old days.
Hurt, scared, heartbroken. There is no such thing as a relationship where no one gets hurt.
It was intense for a lot of us.
Really?
Yeah.
So after Mark Wahlberg does his preaching, everyone goes back to the house. They talk to each other. Some of them are hugging each other like they just been through war, and they start like decompressing, talk about like, oh, what the other person has said to the girls and guys who have, mostly the girls who have done lap dances to them.
She basically was saying in the video, like, I'm never gonna trust him. That
Grant and I definitely started connecting a little bit more.
That's all I had to say about that. But Natalie, I think her name's Natalie, and Grant are developing a connection. Her name could be Madison. I don't know. I don't know.
I was not open to romantic vibes. Spark is going to be hot.
You're gonna cover yourselves with paint, and you're gonna run up to your guy.
Oh, so, okay. Honestly, I don't get like what happens on the show sometimes. I completely forgot. But like on day 5, challenge 2, a lot of the contestants had, I guess the challenge is to put body paint on themselves and then try and put it on their partners, and whoever gets the most body paint on without using their hands wins. Basically an excuse to touch body to body, right? Okay, so we're all looking at this, we're like, cool, what do they win? Nothing. The show just has random challenges that don't really have a point. I've never seen that before, where there is no gain at all. It's just, let's do this. If you win, good for you.
And you're gonna cover him. You just cannot use your hands.
So we get a lot of this stuff. Again, daddies are so proud of their daughters. It's daddy-daughter day. Take your daughter to school day, all that. It's just great, compelling TV that everybody wants to see. Make your mama proud type beat. Good. We got lots of body paint. Picasso himself, he would be like, I would like, this is what I really wanted to use the paintings for.
Did we win? Earlier, you guys all gave a secret about yourself.
So yes, one person wins. I think Tyler wins. It looks like Grant loses. He runs around butt naked. And that night they play Truth or Dare. Well, kinda. They just play truth. They just say truthful things, and everyone's like, "Ooh." The first one is like very scandalous, and then from there it kind of drops off to like normal things that people do. One of the things is like, this person has had sex in multiple countries, and it's like, is that really? Is that a flex? Is that, unless you've never left the country? I don't know. If it is, then I deserve to be on that show, I guess.
Had sex with someone 24 years older than them.
Logan. This person loves to go downtown. It's gotta be Eric.
Yep. So Eric likes to go downtown, and he looks like Ellen. Another guy made love with an older woman. So did Ross from Friends. He made love to the librarian.
How did you know that?
She's like 50 years older. Ross is, I mean, he's a hunk, but is he that much of a hunk? I don't know. More like a hunk of junk. Sorry.
Yeah, so I love the crowd.
All right, so now we have the first thing where that made me laugh audibly when I watched this the first time. We have Taylor, who's talking to a different guy, Cody, and then the other guy who was the basketball player looks at that, and then he feels sad. So we got the first instance of a guy who came on the show and then feels sad that the girl that he isn't dating is interested in someone else. We got that Inception type beat. That's dope.
I love that.
That means a lot, you know.
Are we supposed to feel sorry for a guy who we met 2 days ago and knows nothing about him except he plays basketball sometimes?
Are you a pro?
Cool to see.
She's...
So yeah, all right, we got some more people just doing random activities that really don't matter or make any sense. I don't know why certain people are going on certain dates. I don't really understand. They never really explained it. Well, I know that Giovanni is a good guy because he explains in like his own like thing that his mom taught him that, like, you know, if they need a friend, he'll be a friend. And throughout the show, he just seems like a good dude, man. They picked the wrong type of guys. This is Temptation Island, but none of these guys are tempting. They just turned out to be very nice people.
It kind of made it more clear that I don't think it's meant to be anymore.
Took 4 episodes, I think, something like that. We're on day 5 out of 15. Couldn't last 5 days. Couldn't last a month. What do we expect? The man looks at Madison, I think her name is, something like that, and he kisses her. I mean, he's gonna have to pay because Mark Wahlberg literally said this will not just be seen at the end in a reunion. Every week they reviewed this footage. So this dude just decided, I'm gonna go for it. And I think he's giving up his relationship.
If you're gonna take somebody out on a date, like I thought it was gonna be me.
I definitely didn't want to upset you, but I don't think you should be upset by it either.
Yep, episode 4 starts off with Lino, I don't know if he's rejecting Mia, but he just say he wants to, you know, not be tempted on Temptation Island. And then we have an existential crisis by the girl Mia, who literally said, I'm gonna be a dentist and I'm gonna steal your man. And she's like, I don't feel beautiful anymore and stuff like that. And now she's feeling sad, and I don't know if we're supposed to feel sad for her. I don't really even understand what the hell is going on. Like, she literally came out spreading those cheeks for weeks, and now she's like, nobody loves me.
Really?
You have big hands.
I have big hands. I have big veins on my hands.
I have big hands too.
Technically, by me kissing Natalie.
Her name's Natalie, not Madison. Guys, get it right, dude. Someone's name probably Madison in the show.
Seeing all the boundaries that
Ashley and I set for each other, but...
Oh, her name's Madison. The other girl's name's Ashley. If you put that together, that's Ashley Madison, which is the site that people use to go and cheat on their spouses or significant other. Bro. Coincidence? I think not.
I just don't want this to feel like I'm cheating.
Well, you probably shouldn't have done it then. It's day 7 now.
For you to really get the most out of this, it's time to focus up. This experience...
Oh, shit. Day 7. Mark Wahlberg comes up and he tells everyone to focus up. Focus up, cuh. It's time. And then everyone's like, it's time for what, Mark Al Wahlberg? And he's like, it's time to eliminate some people. Apparently, the show also has eliminations. Do we need that? I don't think so, but I guess we're gonna pay less people on the show. The guys choose 2 girls to go home. The girls choose 2 guys to go home. These guys are not getting to tempt anyone. These girls are not getting to tempt anyone. And they choose some surprising people.
But their time here has come to an end. I'm going to ask you to come up with 2 names that you feel have completed their time here.
Yeah, it's gonna be Quentin and Eric.
2 people who we've never heard of or seen on the show. Quentin and Eric are gone. Did we know them? Nah, not really. But I guess bye. And now the guys choose 2 people.
and Mia.
Reba, Mia, thank you. I think you kind of know what the...
We choose Reba and Mia. I don't know who Reba is. I didn't know Reba McEntire was there, but if she was, ain't nobody sending her home. She oozes sexuality, okay? You date her just out of respect. Secondly, Mia, the girl who had an existential crisis, is being sent home. And she has some words to say to the guys.
You do not have to explain yourself. This is your journey. It is sad that a lot of you can't see the genuineness that comes from me.
Okay, 7 days ago, you came out, you said you want to be a dentist, and then put your hands all over all the guy you called future ex-girlfriends. You're on a show where you're trying to steal somebody's man, and then you're talking about genuineness. This is like getting a lap dance from a stripper. And then before you leave, she turns around and she's like, what are we? This is like your grocer. This is like your butcher putting some meat in your hand and being like, now's your turn.
For you to be walking home and thinking that we don't see the genuineness.
It's probably not here, and what you guys are looking for is probably not me.
I mean, it's definitely not you since they're sending you home. That's actually confirmed. That's not a myth. Myth busted, I guess, Mia.
It's just time for me to go. Have a good one, and I wish you guys the best.
Oh, she hit them with a double knee slap. I wish you guys the best. I'll see you later. Damn, that's crazy.
Things go the way they go, obviously.
Then Mark Wahlberg says some redundant shit like, things go the way they go. He's like running out. Like, he had 2 episodes worth of quotes, and he's like, guys, I don't know, man. I'm doom scrolling on Instagram. I'm just taking those phrases. Things go the way they go. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
This is goodbye for you, Reba.
Yeah, Reba's also gone.
Marriage material. I don't think it's fair, but I don't think I'm in a headspace to give you what you're looking for.
I understand.
Oh, that was Eric. He was the guy who looked like Ellen. He looks like a superimposed dude. His body looks like different because it's like a different shade than his face. He kind of looks like if someone photoshopped Elon Musk onto like a muscular, if you will. But he's gone, so that's sad.
It's myself right now. What's up, Mark?
Case, what's up?
While he's leaving, Case decides he's gonna off himself and leave the show because he can't get with Taylor. And it's a very sad turn of events for absolutely nobody because nobody cares about him. But he's also going home, so bye.
Would just like to join because I'd like to eliminate myself. I'd like to be there to support you through your journey for sure, but it's just a lot.
I really find Eric so funny. Like, it feels like someone scientifically connected his head to his body. The way that he turns and stuff is like, it's not like relaxed, it's like...
My name is Tia, so I'm gonna be painting with you today. We're gonna be doing this gorgeous landscape. I love it.
I guess it's the next day or something, and everyone's painting models and stuff, and it turns out the 2 models are 2 new people that are sent to the house to try and shake things up. None of this matters. Like, honestly, none of it matters because they never even talk after this. But also, the guys go out to dinner, and the 2 waitresses are the 2 new contestants, or the temptresses. I don't even know what you'd call them. Again, I don't really think they say anything. I don't even remember those people in the show. They just brought on 2 random people for no point.
And some models.
We're your new roommate.
New flavor. Temptation.
That's the only things those 2 people have ever said the whole show. You'd never need to know their name. They never show up again.
Saying yours. I don't think they get it. I don't think they got it either. We're moving into the house.
The most sweet, kind, loving individual.
Natalie gave you a lap dance and then showed her assets on the first episode and then stole you from your current girl. But okay, go on. I guess that's what's happening. Also, this is, again, the other part where I started laughing audibly. This beautiful man here, Grant, says that Natalie has been so sweet, so he just wants to see how sweet she is. And then he gets a body shot done from a different girl to see if she would get jealous. We're now playing a temptationception here because Natalie will prove to get jealous of a guy that she stole from another girl and doesn't want the guy to do something else with another girl, even though she did something to steal him away from his original girl. Whew, I got brain freeze from that.
That was pretty good.
Come back to the house. That's what you want to do. Like, I'm gonna back off.
Literally, she came on the show flashing her ass. She stole this man, and now she's like, you better not be doing this with someone else. Once I put my butt on you, it's like a seat. You're mine. What a crazy world.
Grant definitely likes a little bit of toxicity. That just isn't going to work for me. It's like a major turnoff, and I'm not going to deal with that.
She's not a toxic person. She went on a show called Temptation Island to tempt one of the guys and did successfully do so. But she's not that kind of person. Oh, Madison /Ashley / whatever your name actually is. Madison.
Between Natalie and I, it's an internal battle I'm dealing with. Like, my heart just wants to, you know, be intimate with Natalie. And
No, your heart doesn't want to be intimate with Natalie. Your dick wants to be intimate with Natalie. Sir, come on. Nobody goes to the strip club, and I keep using that thing, but like nobody goes to places like that and it's like, my heart took me here. I believed in the heart of the cards and it took me to Lucky 8 strip club. Like, wow, so good. This dude is like speaking as if it's like all love related. And anyway, it shows them going into the shower. He gets butt naked and you know exactly what happens. So 1 month into a relationship, he cheated fully. It's now 1.5 years. He's on Temptation Island for approximately 7 days, 1 week, and he does the exact same thing. And let's just say this relationship between him and Ashley effectively is over.
just, you know, see what happens.
We now take you to day 8.
I just can't help but think how devastated this is going to make Ashley.
Yeah, there it is. One day after getting in the shower with I think her name's Natalie, decides to take out the guitar. He's making his apology video. She's sending it straight to Ashley. He wants her to know that he's sorry. He slipped up in the shower with another girl, and that song should fix everything, as it always does.
You know, if I wasn't thinking about Ashley, you'd be someone that I'd really want to like pursue something serious with.
And then he does the most cool thing I've ever seen a guy do. He tells the girl after he slept with her that he's really been thinking about the girl that he used to sleep with, and that he thinks that he should take time to himself after sleeping with her. That's just what a stand-up guy does. That's why we call him Grant. Even a genie wouldn't grant him 3 wishes.
It feels good to be with Natalie, and I could easily dive into it if I was to let go.
So let's get right to it. We'll start with Shantae if you're ready.
All right, so it's week 2. Mark Wahlberg got the fires lit up. It looking like Survivor. The only ones who are surviving are the people still watching this video. Thank you if you're still watching. And we're gonna look at some footage, or namely Grant, who has cheated.
It's just not like nothing's working. It's not. I don't think it's meant to be anymore.
So the cameras pick him up kissing another girl. Ashley watches this. She even watches the next scene. And we head to episode 5. That was like a little teaser. Everyone was like, oh, what's she gonna say? I guess we'll actually never know unless we watch episode 5, which we have to do.
That's who he is. I think I've been waiting for this. I've just been waiting for the proof. At the end of the day, am I really going to sit here and think that he only cheated on me once?
I don't know. It seemed like you did. Since you came on the show, Ashley, he probably didn't cheat on you just once. He probably did it
Over and over and over. Missionary position every single night.
I don't know, but he's on Temptation Island, where his one job was not to get tempted, and it took him all of 7 days to do so. So that's a full week, if anybody was counting.
When it was that easy for him to do it, I just like, all I can feel is like that I can breathe right now. Not since I met him. Should we have a sleepover? She's like, look, it confirmed my thoughts. I don't think he's the guy for me, and I think she's starting to let go of Grant. I don't know why I said Grant.
Babe, if that's where we're at, I'm ready to make those moves. There was a moment this morning where I realized I was getting very comfortable with Kay.
Her name is Kay. We could have chose just a letter off the alphabet. I think I thought her name was Frunica. That was going to be my next guess, Frunica.
My relationship is over.
I feel broken. You may be feeling things that hurt, but you're not broken.
Holy crap, he's like, if you put a wig on him and stuff, he's one of those like...
Yes, queen. The only thing broken is his spirit.
Wow. Didn't think that I expect to see this, but Mark Wahlberg, after every time he watches clips, he says some general advice, and he gets everyone to reach within themselves and pull out a bunch of shit.
The boundary was cuddling, kissing, touching. That makes me feel not worthy.
Do you know how awesome you are?
Doesn't even feel like a real conversation. She's about to break down. He's like, do you even realize the awesomeness that you have within your boobs? Like, what, you even understand that? Tyler, more like Byler. He's gone, girl. Gone, girl. That's a good movie.
One thing I can always remind you is that you can expect the unexpected. There is a change when you get back to the villa. It's called the Temptation Haven. There are no cameras in it.
This is a tent. People can bang in the tent. There's no cameras, but the light goes off whenever people go in the tent, because there's no cameras in the tent, but there's cameras on the tent, if that makes sense. And then the light goes off and everybody knows someone's in the tent. They just don't know who. But if they use their powers of deduction, they can figure out 2 people are missing at each given point.
So Tyler, we'll start with you tonight.
Do you think your man's an immature, sensitive man?
Tyler has bitch tendencies.
Damn. Okay. She call her man a bitch. That's crazy. She really goes hard in the paint sometimes with him. I don't really know who's in the right here. She's like, you don't put the seat up and you're a bitch.
Those are two hefty comments. I don't know if I feel bad for Tyler right now.
Honestly, that hurts and cuts deep, you know, about my bitch tendencies, whatever that might be.
He said it like a white dude too. He's like, my bitch tendencies, whatever that could mean. He pronounced every syllable of that word.
I am not a bad guy. I am a good father. I'm a good man. I have good intentions. I have a big heart.
Grant also pleads his case to Mark Wahlberg, saying he's a good man, he has a daughter, he's a good dad, and this is like 1 day after going in the shower with another woman, after coming here with another woman to try and save that relationship with said woman. He's got a big heart, everyone. He's got too much love to give, really.
A lot of love to get.
There it is. Wow.
Now I have this new feeling that, you know, she's gonna see what I've done here.
It's not even a feeling, Grant. Like Mark Wahlberg said this was gonna happen. It's not a feeling. You can't say things after someone said they're gonna happen, but like, I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Literally, the cameras are on you, dude. Literally, there is no way they wouldn't show that.
The other side of that is not regret, it's relief.
I don't think I want to admit what I know what will give me relief right now.
That's the only appropriate reaction. Just when someone says something and it lowers your IQ, and I don't think that the thing that I want to admit is too relieving myself right now. Mr. Mark Wahlberg, I don't need to go to the bathroom. I don't know why you keep saying that.
You guys officially have a single girl in the house.
Okay.
It's time to move on.
I agree with that.
So somehow Grant decides it's time to move on. He goes back to Natalie. He's like, look, I made a mistake by saying that you weren't the one for me. You definitely are. I've known you for 7 days. I think this is enough time. And Ashley also announces that she's single because she's dropping Grant.
We were trying to call Brion out on his shit for some reason.
All right, so at some point the villa gets this huge thing.
I guess we just start slow, huh?
So basically, I'm just gonna say Grant and Natalie go in the tent. Meanwhile, Brion goes in the shower with those two girls whose names I forgot. The last thing they said is we're gonna see if we can get him to crack. They came up with just a plan of excellence to go naked in the shower and see if he would be okay with that. Of course he did, and it's now day 9.
Courtney and Alex. The reason I chose Angel for a date is because I just had a threesome with, you know, Courtney and Alex, and
all right. I don't know if I'm like amused by him or not. Like, I don't know. How do you guys feel about Brion? He's hilarious, I think, because every now and again I'm like, it's got to be a better way to say that. And he's just like,
you know, I just had a threesome in a shower. I can't take this girl on a date.
That's crazy. There's no like remorse. There's no like, man, I really shouldn't have done that. It was kind of like,
yeah, that happened. Now let me go on another date.
It's almost like he forgot the other girl existed that he was with.
To have a godly woman when you still want to have sex with multiple people at the same time.
God knows my heart.
And they know my dick.
What?
And they know my dick.
He's honestly always contradicting himself. You want a godly woman, but you like threesomes. You love your woman, but you don't open up to her.
You probably shouldn't be saying this about Brion while he's massaging your butt cheeks, but in saying that, I do side with her about that. I don't know exactly where the godly part comes from on that threesome debate, but I also don't disagree with the fact that Brion said his Christian walk is different from everyone else's, because I think we all have our own set of issues that are like very individual to us, and the same battles are not the battles that everyone faces. Everyone has these individual battles that they go through, and it doesn't mean that my struggle is different or less valid because I have different issues than you. So like, I don't disagree with his answer. I think it makes a lot of sense, but he did come here to not do that though. So
we know. This was a good chance to see if we're compatible, but I think he just needs to work on himself.
Compatible? He came with another girl. You compatible? You don't even know? Okay, I don't even understand that.
Oh shit, someone's fucking.
He said it like a YouTuber.
Oh shit, someone's fucking.
What a weird way to say that. But it turns out 2 more people went in the tent, and this time it wasn't Grant and Natalie, nor was it threesome boy over there. It was someone else, and it's not Lino, so we know who it is. It's Tyler and that girl Kay.
There it is. Damn kiss.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm 1 day single. No.
In between that, Ashley also goes in the tent with the guy, and she doesn't actually do anything with him. She just does it to, I guess, get the attention of Grant and maybe the other people in the house. I don't really know why that happens. They don't really explain that.
Someone would be like, oh my god, I miss my girl. I don't want that light going off to make them worry about what we have.
Basically, Ashley just explains that she's trying to get everyone jealous and get their attention. Shantae is like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Going on.
Mark, would you like a shot? Maybe in a minute.
And then we have a scene of Mark walking with the taller guy behind him. It looks like he's walking with agility. He's walking with vigor. Something is happening, and it turns out that something is we're being reintroduced to a guy who left earlier. And who do you think it is? It's basketball meme lord Case.
So, Case reached out and said that you felt that there was some unfinished business. You know, with Ashley and Taylor.
So now Case is back. He's back in the mix, and he's like, I want to get back to it. I want to get with Taylor. But at this point, Taylor is now completely gone from Case. She forgot Case existed. She's now moved on to Yaman. I think his name is Yaman.
It's meet people, like, do whatever you need to do. Yeah. And, you know, stepping away, I was like, I think I might have screwed up.
How bad do you have to be to come on this show as someone who's supposed to steal someone else's guy, then you catch feelings for a girl who isn't interested in you or her actual guy, then you leave the show, then you come back on the show and tell her that you have feelings for her, only to now see she's interested in a different guy. Some things change, others stay the same. Case is a goofball.
I am 100% happy that Case is back, but Case leaving the house allowed me to get closer to Yaman.
Brion, you ready?
What?
It's week 3. This is the week off sensual activities. Everyone is now looking at the board. It is Survivor time. Mark Wahlberg is ready with his beautiful set of Instagram quotes to try and fix everyone's shitty relationships. Let's look at what happened during the week.
She's stressing about me.
Oh no.
Oh no, firstly we have Shantae crying. I forgot her name. She's crying over the fact that Brion had a threesome. I actually don't know if she knows. I think she doesn't know yet. She actually just thinks that he went in the tent, but it's actually worse.
Obviously, I didn't go in the tent, but I did do some shit. And I don't like seeing her like that at all either. I did fall into temptation, but I don't regret it.
So this man's explanation for him not feeling guilt, not feeling sorry or anything about his threesome is that now that he's had it, he has figured out that he doesn't want it anymore, which eerily similar to the fact that when he came on the show, he said that he fell for another girl and then realized the grass isn't greener. And so if we put those two things together, we get a guy who is basically saying every few years or every now and then that he's forgetting that this exists, and then he has to fall to temptation to then be like, ah, yeah, my bad. So I don't really know what that adds up to, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna go too well.
Because I love Shantae. In other relationships, I still wanted to have threesomes. I still stepped out. I still did what I wanted to do. But with her...
Even nicer to admit that in other relationships you were just going rampant. Why even have a relationship at that point? Like, if you're not going to be honest with your partner, what's the point of even having one? If you can't build a relationship based on trust, what can you really do? I have nothing against being a horn dog. If you're single, go ham, right? If you have this relationship with your partner and she knows or he knows and you guys are open about it, that's fine. But at what point when someone's like, nah, I don't want this to happen, is it like a dick move to do it anyway? Like, really, dude?
I did it once and now I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. You know?
The grass ain't always greener on the other side. Got it. Nice.
In my opinion, I don't need to make a case to her. I feel like I can go up there and apologize and she's probably still going to stay, you know? Because that's...
Don't girls love to hear that a guy who is like, I know I can get away with this. She's going to stay. I'm sure every girl's vagina just shriveled up into their belly. Sorry. But I mean, like, come on. That's so cringy. Ugh, God. Even hearing that as a guy is like, dude, punch yourself.
Great woman right there. I think everyone wishes they had a woman like that.
After a threesome, you're gonna say, oh man. The one thing you should have said when you got in the threesome is, praise the Lord. Something like that would have been good. But like, this is crazy. She's a good woman. She's a keeper. After a threesome, man.
I wanted you to carry me.
Next time, all right?
That wasn't easy to watch at all. I mean, she's looking at that guy like she loves him.
No, Grant has to watch Ashley maybe possibly fall into temptation with another guy and he cannot take it. This man can give, but he cannot take. It's just like watching Rick Astley.
Between what you're saying and what your actions are.
I don't feel like a bad person for exploring the connection that I have.
This is not Wi-Fi, dude. This is not like saying things like, I don't feel bad, it's exploring the connection. You didn't come here single. You're now single because of what you did. You should feel bad, actually. You should. Can someone get to him? Can Mark Wahlberg be like, no, you should feel bad. People who shouldn't feel bad are single people doing this. Exploring connections is fine if you're dating. You're not dating, dude. You're in a relationship.
That's what we're here for, and that's why I don't judge it.
Never mind, Mark Wahlberg's like, yeah, I also am exploring connections my wife doesn't know about currently.
When you get back to your villa, you'll notice a change. The haven is gone. You're going to have the opportunity to record a 30-second video message to your partner.
So Mark Wahlberg gives them the news. He's like, look, bad news is the STD tent is gone. The jizz tent has gone. that's like a biohazard now. The good news is you can record a 30-second message if you want to your partner. They don't have to record a message back, and some of the guys are like, yes, my chance to finally say sorry for fucking up already.
I'd marry Ashley one day. You know, it sounds crazy because I've been fighting for it for a year and a half, but I like to think I wasn't just fighting for nothing.
So on the opposite end of the spectrum, Ashley watches Grant go in the tent, the jizz tent with Natalie, and then directly after say that he would want to marry her, which is...
Dumbass. Is he crazy? I have no words left for this child.
Taylor.
It evokes a reaction from the girls. All of them are just like beside themselves. Whew, this man is a piece of work.
Of course. How can I say no?
No cameras.
No cameras allowed.
No cameras.
Get out.
So yes, as I said, Tyler and Kay go into the tent, possibly after their homeboy and homegirl used it, and they're actually having a relationship that seems like they're in that early stages of love. But as we know about this guy, he left his wife for this girl, Taylor, and now is leaving Taylor for this girl, Kay.
He's finally happy. And it was just so comical to him, just laughable, no cameras, like that's...
And they're doing smoochies with each other. Taylor sees this and she's... Actually, she's a bit sad, but she's also like, this is the relationship I would have wanted with Tyler, which is a little sad, but also I really just think Taylor deserved better, man.
I am sad because I wanted that guy. I wanted him to be that for me.
What if this is how he's learning how to do that for you?
Mark Wahlberg, you may look like someone and sound like someone who knows what they're doing, but you are not, okay? You alone cannot save the show, and Mark Wahlberg is the high point of the show. I'd like to see Mark Wahlberg on Love is Blind, and I don't want them to replace Nick Lachey. They need to replace Vanessa. We need Nick Lachey and Mark Wahlberg on the same show. Petition that.
What I'm doing now is choosing my script for myself moving forward.
That I like.
Mark Wahlberg react the same way I do when I see some nice ass cheeks. That I like. Episode 7, we're breezing through this. Episode 10 is when it finally ends. Oh yes, of course, I forgot that they're showing Shantae the threesome now, and let's see how she takes it. This cannot be good.
Actually willing to go.
I think I'm still respecting Shantae at the end of the day.
I like it. I like a guy who doesn't say sorry. That's definitely a trait that all girls respect and love, and just a trait that will help you get married. You do something bad and then you double down on it. Everyone loves a guy who does that, don't they?
My heart is hurt, obviously, but that doesn't deserve my tears right now.
To be honest, I was like, man, there is no way anybody is gonna let this slide. There is no way. But she let it Tootsie slide. She was like, not worth my time. Even to the point Mark Wahlberg is like,
I'm gonna respect that. It's foreign to me. You process emotion differently.
Brion was in the bathroom with 2 girls, and
well, they weren't all taking a shit together, were they? I like how she did that. Deduction method was really good. Imagine if they were all there at the same time. Brion's like, I'm not looking. Just say when you're done. I want to take a shower. Just say when you're done. They're like doing the most wholesome things in there.
As like the idea of us being together forever. So you think your girlfriend's gonna allow that?
It's up to her. I can't control what she does.
All right, so at the end, everyone's discussing this threesome gate over here. People are like, oh man, what's gonna happen? Shantae, God, Fantasia is reacting a bit like strangely. She's not fully processing things. It actually gets to a point where Brion gets his friend to write a letter to her, and the friend actually starts feeling awkward and is like, this is just too much for me. I don't like this. And they actually have a fight over the fact that he had a threesome. Not because the friend is in love with him or anything, but she's like, you are not respecting your girl.
Okay, good night.
Jesus. People are so fucking weird.
Sorry?
I said people are weird.
It's day 12 now out of 15. Woo! Brion is having some trouble, and there's also going to be more trouble in the villa because people have to eliminate each other. Except we're doing things topsy-turvy. They actually pick people to stay in the villa. Everyone else goes home.
Your connections matter more, and for you to focus means that you need to narrow down who you're connecting with. So I'm gonna ask you guys to think about...
I love when this dude says focus up. He's like, look, guys need to buckle the fuck up. You gotta pick people who you eliminate, okay? People who you love. It's like, you know, you can buckle up, you can focus up on a lot of things, but picking people in a show called Temptation Island, I don't think you need much focus, dude. You can do this as a zombie.
Connecting with. So I'm gonna ask you guys to think about not who you wanna send home, but who you really want to keep.
Who you want to bone. Not who you want to send home, but who you want to bone. I could do this.
Each of you think of 2 guys that matter to you
My first pick is Max. He is my bestie.
Oh shit, now we having besties on the show. By day 12, lots of the guys have respected the boundaries. It seems like none of the guys have really done anything. Ashley's guy, everyone else has been pretty respectful of their situations, and I just gotta say, man, the guys on Temptation Island get a A+ here.
I would like to keep Mr. Ye. I'm gonna pick Kashif. Danny? Dan. He's just been a gem.
Dan? I don't even know he existed.
Nikki. Keep Mel. Her hips don't lie. Olivia S.
Okay. There's more than one Olivia? I don't even know any of these girls. Genuinely have never seen most of them in this whole show, but they pick 2 people each. The first round is like people they actually care about. The second round is people that I guess are backups in the show. I don't know.
Some romantic vibes, and I just want to continue deepening our connection.
I really do enjoy spending time with my experience.
So at the end of day 12 is Taylor and Yemen actually developing a connection, which would probably anger Case because he come back on the show to try and steal her away and she's still not going for him. But that leads us into day 13, where people get to see if their original partners have left a 30-second message for them. First up, we have Ashley and Grant. Grant sends a message saying, I really miss you and I'm sorry and I love you. How does Ashley take this?
Ashley, I feel heartbroken by the way that I'm a good father, but I forgive you. Finally, I forgive myself. I love you, Ashley.
I forgive you is probably the coolest thing you could ever say. Like, hey, Ashley, I was banging this other girl, but I forgive you. And I'm a good father, by the way. I'm a good father and I forgive you. See you later, Ashley. Bye.
I feel bad for the way I've been talking about him. I love him too, but I'm not in love with him and I can't keep tolerating this behavior in my life.
Ashley seems to have made up her mind to the point she doesn't actually even send a video back, and it sends Ron spiraling again. This is typical. This is toxic male behavior right here. Like, we talk about like toxic masculinity, toxic males in general. Grant is it.
She might not be the one.
Has no idea how to make up his mind, still doing things that can affect and hurt other people, making really stupid decisions while saying things and promising people things that he just does not deliver on. That's pretty much what you don't want in a guy. So Grant is not it, chaps. Tyler also doesn't get a message from Taylor, but at this point he's moved on with Kay, so I don't know. I think he thinks it's okay. It's almost over.
Hey Tay, I love you and I miss you.
In that video message, there was no acknowledgement or respect that the line was crossed.
So Tyler sends a message. He says sort of the same thing Grant says, I love you, but no apology, no taking accountability, and that's what Taylor wanted to see. We move on to Brion, who just discusses what he did, and he's like, yeah, you gonna take me back, and I love you, and you're a good woman.
I love you and I miss you. To be the man that you dream of having. The boundary I crossed is not what I needed in my life.
I just wish everything he said was how he acted.
Man, she's a keeper. She's literally like looking on the bright side of one of the darkest sides you could possibly look at. He's like, I know I did this, but now I'm changed. And she's like, yeah. So I don't know if they're just in a cycle. Maybe that's kind of where we're going with this.
Not only have your actions hurt me, you expressing that you don't have any regret genuinely crushed me.
That's a longer than 30 seconds. They should have cut her off. This is ridiculous. She's wasting our time.
Both of us. Oh my God.
Brion is the only one who gets a message back from his girl, really. And I didn't really talk about Lino and his girl because I think they're going steady and there's nothing really to talk about. They're very decent people. I don't know how to feel about that Brion situation. Like, I don't know if I respect it, but I do get it. And it's not my relationship, so good for them, I guess. Anyway, episode 8 starts off with Yemen and Taylor going to a discreet location where they end up smooching each other and love is in the air. She's finally moving on, and I'll tell you what, Yemen is my favorite person in this series. So, hey man, I'm Team Yemen.
This new Taylor that I'm just now getting to experience, it's making your boy feel nice and fuzzy on the inside.
I like him because he looks like a cartoon character. Like, he's buff. He reminds me of like a World of Gumball character. I don't even know how to describe that. When he smiles, you can see every teeth he has. I like him. I like him.
Whatever that may look like.
Good to see all four.
That's all that happened in day 13. I don't even know. It's day 14. It's the last day you're ever gonna see Mark Wahlberg discussing what your partners did, and then dissecting that. Like, oh, your partner did this. Do you like that? Ooh.
Like, I don't agree with a lot of things that you've done, which you said you didn't cheat on her, but you did. That would be you cheating on her. Good for her.
No, it's not good for her. She's defending you. All right, I don't know if she's in denial. Maybe she's in denial. Shantae might be in denial. She watched that whole thing. It was like she was watching a television show. She forgot that was her man's. She in denial, maybe.
Remind me what the rules were that you guys said when you came here.
No touching, no slutting, no fucking.
No kissing or any sexual boundaries crossed.
I wrote you a little letter too.
Yeah, seems like Shantae is not taking this. Like, I don't know when it's gonna hit her. Maybe it's just shock. It's to the point Brion's friends are actually being like, this is cheating, bro. This isn't good. I gotta say, like, that girl is a stand-up girl. I do like her. I think her name is Aaliyah, Ashley, Adrian, Amrit Paul. I don't know.
This is so sweet. I think he jumps from girl to girl.
Like Mario jumps from mushroom to block. That wasn't really the same.
The message felt like a waste of time.
Concerned about Ashley. This definition of what a healthy love relationship is. What's your definition of love for you?
Oh, we're gonna ask that question now in the 11th hour? Does it matter anymore, dude?
Shit, I don't even know.
Like, you got 2 days worth of filming left. It's not like she's gonna find love here in 2 days, bro.
Love you.
I'm not trying to upset you. I'm trying to free you.
Oh my god. I think he just gave up. Like, I think after day 13, he was like, you guys are only paying me for 10 days. I'm just gonna say random shit. I'm freeing you. Spread your wings and fly, little girl. This is Mark Wahlberg talking. I don't take shit, mother effer. God damn. I just freed you from Grant. I emancipated you, bitch.
Look.
Oh, he's moving forward.
Okay? Here's the thing. You are tough and you're protecting yourself. And you should, because you've been hurt. And
he's giving her sermons from close up. He's giving her that close sermon. Mark Wahlberg with that close sermon.
Is a level that you deserve. And this right now, what you're feeling and not saying, this lets you.
Oh shit, he doing the dad pose. He got one leg up there.
You want it.
All right, anything you want to let go of has been with the new.
He's falling in love.
Cool, now tell me what you really feel.
I feel empty.
There's not too much else of note there except Tyler saying that he's falling in love, basically, which he's done in the space of less than 2 weeks. He should be on 90 Day Fiancé at this point. Mark Wahlberg cuts through the bullshit. He's like, yo, tell me how you feel, Taylor. And she just doesn't feel anything. So basically the 2 guys that are being crazy and Brion also being crazy. So basically everyone except Lino is come here to mess around. Lino is the only dude. Shocktail is the only man. That's really the man.
Grant, my man.
Grant, it's now the men's turn to watch the ladies. Grant has to watch his girl Ashley kiss that other guy, and he does not like this at all. He can't take this.
I'm good, Mark. Thank you. That was terrible to watch.
Oh shit, that was terrible, Mark. Why would you do that to me? It's only fun when I do it.
She made it clear that she moved on when she didn't send me a message. It's just a relief that this is over.
Why do you feel relief?
So in a wild twist of bullshit, Grant is like, look, the real truth is I never loved Ashley. I should have cut it off ages ago. I shouldn't even have came on the show. And I came on the show. So this is wrong. So I didn't see that coming. I didn't see Grant taking it back to the point that instead of him saying sorry, he was like, this should have never happened. I should have never let Ashley get this far. But here we are. I guess it's a happy ending because Grant realized that he doesn't love her, right? All right, let's move on to Tyler.
You know, I feel like we have both gotten a lot of answers that we were looking for because it was very difficult for us.
All right, so Tyler basically gets to the point where he's like, I think our paths are dissecting, and I do really genuinely see that. Maybe I've just watched the show for so long, I'm like, I can buy into the bullshit, but I can see that these two are going their separate ways. So it looks like Taylor needs someone who's more emotionally intelligent, and it looks like Tyler needs someone who's more just physically fun and less overbearing in that sense. So it just seems like they're not a good match anyway.
So we'll keep figuring shit out.
This is the first time I heard a host say the word shit. Why did Mark Wahlberg he took so long? If he could be saying words like that the whole time, can't we get a host that's like, yo, what's up, my, I'm gonna say the N-word. What's up, my, this shit is whack, y'all. I'm about to fuck it up. Let's fuck it up in the club. I'm Mark Wahlberg. I'm about to get this shit fucked up. Why doesn't he do that?
What we learn to do as real men is that we treat women with respect.
There's no respect on this show. You can't, in a wrong show, you expecting respect. You just literally are babysitting 3 dumb boys and one guy whose name is the same name as Shocktail.
I love him so much.
I want to be a husband that she can be proud of.
Just as a part of you that you just showed me that she hasn't seen.
Your penis. Now, Mark Wahlberg shows Brion, Shantae, I can never get her name right, Shantae, and she's like crying yet again, and he's like, look, I want to be a good husband. So if we could just forget everything I've done up to this point, hopefully I can start now. And Mark Wahlberg is like, yo, show her the real you. Which is some advice he pulls straight out of his ass.
The next time we're here, you'll be reunited. You'll make your final decision. In the meantime, it's time to select your final overnight date.
All right, so it's episode 9. It's almost the final episode. They're doing one final date, which seems redundant as hell because it could be anyone. It's for any reason, and the person who they don't pick goes home. It doesn't even matter because why would it? Now I'm thinking about it, I guess Tyler liked his girl so much that the date lost. I think that's good.
Bye, guys.
No.
Release.
Yeah, so everyone goes on their date. There is nothing eventful, nothing even worth talking about. The other people say goodbye.
I was never the type of guy to think about my engagement, think about my marriage. And now being here, I think I'm feeling all the emotions.
The only thing noteworthy in any of the dates is that Lino, the dude that we stan, actually took this girl who became a friend of his to go ring shopping, not for her, but so he can present a ring to his actual girlfriend. This whole show, no temptation, nothing like that. He turned these other girls into his friends. He got a ring for his girl. This dude is such a keeper, it like hurts. Like sometimes you can see girls are keepers, you're like, okay, Shantae, she's money. And then you're looking at Lino, you're like, oh girl, if you squander him, some other girl is gonna be so happy that she got a dude that good. They don't come around often. I should know. I'm not one of them.
That makes me really happy to hear. That was sweet.
No, I mean it though.
I want to stay in this moment.
As usual, yeah man, he gives a little smooch to his new boo, but he doesn't cross the line. The whole time, no crossing the line. I don't know, I just respect a dude who's like, I'm not just here to get it on with you. This dude actually, he's like a decent dude, man. Yeah man.
Stay in this present moment and kind of ignore, the responsibility that I have tomorrow.
And yeah, Tyler goes on a date with Kay and he's like, I want to ignore all responsibility. We finally get to episode 10 though. We're at the end of the show and there's really not much to say. Like everyone sits down and they have a talk with their partners about the situation, and the last thing that Mark Wahlberg asks is like, are you leaving here together or alone, or even possibly with a new connection? That's kind of the end. And so I'm taking bets before we actually conclude this. What do you guys think? All of those are trash answers. Let's go.
Each of you will have a chance to speak without being interrupted, which is really difficult to do.
Wow, he really doesn't give a fuck by episode 10. He's a sarcastic. He's like me, which is really hard to do, isn't it?
Just for you to say you had no regrets just made me hear other women in your house say that you've been disrespectful.
First, I want to apologize.
Oh, okay. This is episode 10, and you also didn't apologize for most of this whole run. But okay, I guess Brion has finally learned that disrespecting your girl on like Netflix is maybe not the best thing you can do. But all right, here we go.
They got me emotional as hell these days.
Okay, a little bit of crying. That's new.
I'm sorry. The man I was before we got here, in my opinion, if you give me the opportunity, I want to show you that I can be a great boyfriend.
What the hell happened 15 days ago? This is after one threesome. He cried. Now he's a changed man. Bro, you need to change your underwear first.
A great future husband and a great father to our kids. I love you, I really do. The only time I crossed the boundary was the threesome.
Okay, all right. You just keep bringing that up, huh? You're gonna keep bringing that up.
Me not regretting it, just deflection.
That ain't it yet.
Oh, whoa, Mark Wahlberg talking from the hood. That ain't it yet, bro. Yo, Chief, you might want to say a little more. Yo, bro, that ain't right, bro. Come on, say a little more for me, Mark Wahlberg. Damn, Mark really letting the lingo fly today, huh?
Absolutely.
Shantae then leaves. She asks for a second, and I thought she was talking to a tree. I was like, wow, this is different. But then there was a girl actually there. I did not see her the first time. Doesn't it look like she's talking to a tree? She's like, I don't know what to do. And she's like, come on, tree of life, explain to me.
You gotta do what's best in Darby. I want to know that side of you, but I think right now I have to choose myself.
Okay, so everything's good in the world. Shantae comes back and the tree girl says you have to choose yourself, and she's like, yes, I really want to be with you, but I'm gonna choose myself. And then he's like, I fucked up. So it looks good. It looks like Brion is actually suffering the consequences of his actions until he's not, for some reason. I don't know what happened here, but everything Uno reversed, and Shantae is like, which is why I think you should be my man. And things are like great again.
Shantae, what do you want to do?
I'll leave the island with him.
Oh my God. Oh.
Then your journey here...
I don't even know. Your journey here is literally zero, bro. You didn't even do a 180. You didn't change. You did a 360. You came right back around. You did a reach around. It is a gay journey. God damn. Nothing changed. Nothing changes if nothing changed. They started off, he was like, look, I've been cheating. I had another girl. I realized that wasn't it. Then he came here. He did the exact same thing. And then he realized it wasn't it. Nothing has changed. Okay. Well, that's the show. That's Brion and Shantae back together. The only thing that changed is he has one more threesome than before.
Complete. Welcome to your final bonfire, both of you.
Taylor and Tyler are sitting very far apart. You can already tell what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. Let's
listen.
Let's get this job thing out of the way, okay? I have never shown that I am lacking or in a bad position, that you think that I am the problem.
I am worried about you.
They have this conversation, and it becomes glaringly clear that they're in two very different positions. She seems like an aspiration-based person. He seems like he just want to do whatever comes to him. He literally says, like, you want stability. You want someone who's emotionally mature. I'm not that. I don't know anything. anything. I'm a dum-dum. He literally says that. And then she brings up a very, very probably a good point by saying like, you know, it's probably not going to last because the same thing you did to me, you're doing to her, and it might just be all smoke and mirrors. And I feel like Taylor might be right.
You went from a 5-year marriage, no break in between, 2.5 years with me, and now you're just gonna ride off into the sunset with a 25-year-old?
Yeah, that face says it all. I don't think so, because it's just like going halvesies. Basically, by that logic, a 5-year marriage, 2.5-year relationship, 1.25-year fling, and then he meets someone else who he has a 0.75 chance of actually getting a bone in.
I think you need to be by yourself to figure out whatever the fuck you need to figure out, but I know you, and you won't.
That's really devastating that Taylor is saying that, and I think it's coming completely from emotion rather than like a place of actual care or worry. I think it is a little mean, but at the same time, she's very hurt, and I guess she really did put in effort in this relationship. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because they were both going in very different directions. This was just the split and breaking point.
This experience is really gutting, and to see you falling in love with someone else, but all along I just wanted you to fall in love with me. I will be leaving the island alone.
Taylor leaves the island alone, which just leaves Tyler, and he leaves the island with Kay.
I would like to leave here with Kay.
Wish you the best.
Taylor, you are free to go. Your journey on this island is complete.
Oh, I like how Mark Wahlberg says you're free to go, like it's prison. Get out of this island. You're free to go. Leave. I can't. They signed me to this island. I'm here forever.
I wish you all the best. This experience has taught me the importance of being genuine. Okay,
So they do play that little piano music, and Tyler says some bullshit about like, it's finally taught me how to be a genuine person. Temptation Island has really taught me a lot about myself, namely that I'm very tempted by other women. And then they ride off into the sunset. Now we have Grant and Ashley. Oh my God, I was going to call her Amanda.
I have Grant speak first. You are a woman. I want to go home. Alone.
He calls her a woman, then he says he wants to go home alone because remember, last time we saw Grant, he said that he really did not actually, he didn't even want to have this relationship and it was a bad idea to even have the relationship. And then Ashley says she doesn't want to go home alone. She actually picks that guy, that weird looking guy, and she's like, I want to leave with him, which makes Grant sad and wishes that he was back in the relationship. So Grant is a flip-flopper who doesn't know what the fuck he wants. That's basically Grant in a nutshell.
I'm gonna leave the island with the new connection I made.
Does he look happy, Mark Wahlberg? This is the look of a man who has lost his nuts.
I wish that it could be me.
I don't know what the stability of our relationship looks like outside of this, but I wasn't ready to say bye, so.
Then she dates a guy that looks kind of like her brother. Crazy.
I chose to leave with you.
I'd love to. I'd love to leave with you. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
Weird thing to say, Mark Wahlberg.
But I can tell you where it goes is that it goes away from here.
That's better, thank you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so Mark Wahlberg kicks those two noodle heads out, and then these final two, Lino, the shark boy, actually gets down on one knee, and in a very cute ending to the story, we actually have one good storyline between one good fella and his lass, Alexa. They actually get married on the show, which is the worst place to ever get engaged. It's probably the worst story, and maybe Lino can genuinely say he got married during Shark Tale, and people would be more excited.
Oh my God.
And that's how everything ends. That's Temptation Island. You watched it. You did it. You speed ran it. Good for you. I'm going home now. All right, well, we got one thing more to take care of. Let's rate the characters. Okay, let's start with Ashley. I give her a B. I give her a double D because she definitely got those, but she seemed to stand her ground. That was good. And she left with a guy that looked weird. So that was, I don't know if she really even likes that guy. That's the part that I had to deduct some points for. I would have been even more impressed if she left alone. Grant, I give a big fat F because he doesn't know what the fuck he wants. If he could just like take time to be a good father, maybe figure himself out, actually understand what he wants without chasing people and then doing things that he regrets later, that would be good. Shantae, I'll give her an A- because I'm happy that she's so forgiving, and she's probably a better person than most people in the sense that she's forgiving, but I feel like maybe on some level she's just being stepped on here, which is why I give Brion a D. I'm not giving him an F because he does seem to substantiate his claims, and he does make some good points about like falling to temptation and that being his issue, but at the same time he doesn't really try and fix it, so that was bad. Tyler and Taylor, I'm both giving C's to because they both say some mean things and they both do some stupid things. They cancel each other out. And Lino and Alexa, I'm giving Lino and Alexa both an A because it would be an A+, but I'm dragging that down because of Alexa, because Lino actually genuinely gets an A+. He literally went the whole show not doing anything bad. He made friends and then he also proposed. I mean, you couldn't ask for much more. The other people in the show, Yeaman, he gets an A because he's the dopest dude. And Mark Wahlberg, solid. I give him a B. He's a solid B. This dude be there for you. He's giving you some solid advice. What a weird show. That was my review of Temptation Island, a show that has left me with more questions than answers. I don't know what the hell that show was. I don't know who made it. I don't even know why it was made because there was no prize at the end. All of day-to-day things seem arbitrary. The dates didn't go anywhere. They just picked random things to do and the host seemed either too qualified or didn't give a shit. So we ended up with a mess of a show and that's what we got. Well, thank you guys for staying for this review. It's been a nice few hours with you. I hope you take some time to enjoy the rest of your day, and if I ever see you on the reality show, please tell me about it because I'd love to have a fan in a show where I could be like, that's you? That's crazy. If not, maybe I'll be a host one day. I might even be a contestant. Who knows? Mark Wahlberg, I'm coming for your job. Mark L. Wahlberg, I'm coming for your job. Gotta remember the L. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you on the next deep dive. Bye.